CHGO Wrestling is now officially in your face and in your eyeballs and in your ear holes. Thank you for consuming all of this with all of that. I am Big Dave, CHGO Bulls. This handsome, slim gentleman here, special counsel Greg Boysen, also does CHGO Blackhawks from time to time. Man on the ones and twos from the CHGO White Sox is the great Sean Anderson. How are you, Sean? That's how he's doing.
It's a mix.
And he's feeling like that.
Up and down.
Yeah, he's in the middle. He's in the middle. It's a good place to be, man. Coming up, man, we're going to talk the 250 top women's wrestlers according to PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. But first, let's get into Greg Boysen's favorite thing to talk about, the WWE and John Cena. John Cena, the retirement tour, is continuing. It is moving on. It's getting much closer to the end. What is this?
They're milking it.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought he was climbing the rope. Okay. Milking it. This is true. December 13th, I believe, is the final date for him. It'll be in D.C. for Saturday night's main event. In the meantime, they're figuring out who his final opponent shall be, having the John Cena final opponent tournament, which honestly I didn't think was a terrible idea. Curious to see who they decide will be the one to take him on. We'll go through, I'll look up some of the matches, we'll go through them. But first, John Cena did something on Monday Night Raw in Boston that had never been done before in his career. He won the Intercontinental Championship from the one and only Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Thoughts on this, my man Greg Boysen? John Cena becoming the Intercontinental Champion. We know he's going to drop the belt, pretty soon, but this completes his Grand Slam. He's never had a Grand Slam. This completes it. How do you feel about this?
I mean, fine, sure. It's a cool little gesture, so he can have that on his resume. But was it needed? Probably not. But it was his last time in Boston, his hometown.
It was. Give
the fans a thrill. I get it. It makes sense from all those aspects of why to do it. I think the pros outweigh the cons for sure. But as far as like long-term stuff, it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah,
because you said he's going to drop it maybe as soon as this week. Who knows?
Yeah, it's real soon. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe on Raw on Monday. It will be his final Raw coming up on this Monday as well.
Right. So maybe you can somehow tie that into who his last opponent will be. Maybe somebody interferes to. But as we've seen, John Cena is not afraid to put people over on his farewell tour. He gave that young kid Brock Lesnar that boost that he needed. Yeah. Maybe that kid can finally get that push that he's been looking for now that has a win over John Cena.
We'll see.
I do like the idea of the tournament to see who gets his last match. It kind of keeps it, intriguing, and there hasn't been enough intriguing anything on WWE recently. So
fair. Won't argue this.
It's better than just, saying who it is and having 3 weeks of promos and hype. So, it could be fun. I want to see him face one of the quote younger guys, one of the guys that actually could use that, hey, beating John Cena's last match could make me a star.
Yeah.
That's how I want to see them use it. Knowing how Cena is, I think that's how he wants to use it.
I'll give you the results from Raw from that tournament in a second. But Sean.
I just wanted to jump in. I was telling you guys when we first heard this that I think it's going to lead to Cena versus Dom, trying to think of who could be the person that would take that lightning bolt and run with it now that he has Dom's Intercontinental title. I know Dom isn't a part of the 16 yet. It's 12 of the 16 have been announced.
Right.
Does Dom work his way in, beat Cena, take back the Intercontinental title?
I didn't think of it in that way, but I think you're on to something right there. I think he's on to something.
I mean, this is also a way to get the belt off of Dom without him really losing any kind of no one's gonna be like, oh no, you lost to John Cena in his last match in Boston. What a bum. It's not gonna it's not gonna hurt him in anybody's eyes. And then maybe they could put it on somebody else that they were looking for. It'd be interesting to see what they do, but I like the tournament idea. See how it turns out. What's been going on in said tournament?
Well, they had a couple of first round matches on Raw that took place. Sheamus took on Shinsuke Nakamura. And
I remember him.
Yeah, he was a person. He was a thing. And Shinsuke came out. I'm sorry, Sheamus came out as the winner of that match. Kind of what I expected, you know what I'm saying, to be. It was a good match, to be real with you. Sheamus usually has good matches, you know, like that. But I've never really, just those two contrasting styles kind of being put together.
Kind of a bad fit.
Yeah, you would think that. You would think of that. But it honestly really worked because I think Shinsuke is a brilliant seller. And when you're fighting a dude like Sheamus, who was all brunt and grunt, you got to sell. You know what I mean? Like, I love when he does those 10 beats and he's smacking you in the chest, and you'll see guys putting their hand over their chest like, all right, dude, after 5, that still hurts, bro. Now, Shinsuke was like, keep going. It's all right. Yeah. We're going to sell this, bro. Like, keep on going, doing it. So it was an interesting, kind of entertaining match I didn't expect to be kind of entertaining for those reasons.
Yeah, I mean, and those are two guys, when you look at all the possible opponents for the last match, you're like, yeah, it's not going to be either of those two guys.
Yeah, it's true.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
No disrespect to either one of those guys. I'm a big Shinsuke fan. Mm-hmm. I kind of disappointed how, you know, he's kind of been a mid-card nothing for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And Sheamus, you know, he's got the resume. I like Sheamus. I enjoy him, but I don't think that should be John Cena's last match.
It's true. I agree. Sheamus, he's just that guy. You know, you know he's a Triple H guy. It's Triple H people right there. So he'll always get in there. But it's not like he's not deserving of some, you know, quality matches because he performs. You know what I mean? When he gets in that ring, bro. Like, he's not going to cheat you. You know what you're going to get. He's
a nice, safe guy to throw out there because you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. The next match was Rusev versus Damian Priest in that match. And, not a fan of the match. And shaking your head.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't like that match. That sounds terrible.
Not a great fan of it, but Rusev came out on top.
So we get Sheamus versus Rusev again?
That's what it's looking like right there. That's what you're going to...
In case you didn't like it the first 33 times we did it, let's do it again.
See, it's funny because I didn't put that together, but you're absolutely right. I feel like that's exactly what's going to be happening. And I also know that some of the other participants will be Solo Sikoa. He will have a special opponent that they will announce on Friday. They did the same thing with LA Knight on Monday Night Raw. They did not announce his opponent. They said, you'll find out the day of kind of situation. Also, Gunther will be taking on Javon Evans. Two styles, again, that are very, you know what I'm saying, different from these young men. But Javon Evans, bro, like, is a real kind of special kind of talent.
Well, and that honestly sucks because, like, there's no way Javon Evans is winning that.
That's going to be a 2-minute squash. And,
like, that would have been cool if that was the championship, I guess, of this.
Yeah.
I guess it would be like the semifinals in a way because you're then have to face Cena. Yeah. But you're the winning it is the fight.
The last match of the tournament.
So, I would like to see maybe that where it's like a huge underdog story, NXT versus like the powerhouse Gunther. I think you could build up Evans that way where, you know, you already have like a dead side of the bracket if it is Sheamus versus Rusev.
Yeah, no, it's true. But I really like watching that young man wrestle, man. Like, just that high flying, crazy kind of style.
I hope they don't squash him and ruin his butt. I mean, how many times have we seen that where somebody just kills it on NXT and then they bring him up to the main roster and make him look like a chump? Karrion Kross,
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, the list goes on and on.
It's a long list.
Like, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
like,
seriously, it's a long list. But I think the difference with him, he comes in, and we've already seen him wrestle on SmackDown, and you can tell when somebody gets the pat on the back or the thumbs up kind of thing. And he got that because he won the crowd. As you know, in wrestling, that's pretty much number one. You win the crowd, you'll win everything. Most times, yes. But he can also, you know, wrestle and give you something different that they don't have. There is no Hardy Boys there. You know, there is no Jeff Hardy there. They need that. You know, it's necessary. And Seth Rollins' body betrays him too much for him to continue to do that high-flying stuff. So you're going to need a guy to do that and do it well, and he does it really well. Also know that your boy Jey Uso will be in the tournament. He will be taking on The Miz, I believe. And your favorite match of that tournament will be that one right there. I can just see it right in your eyes. Dancing.
Okay. The two guys I want to see get this, the two guys that I want to see, one of these two get the Cena match, what makes the most sense to me are the two guys that don't have opponents yet, LA Knight and Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, correct.
Those two would be to me, the ideal guy to take Cena on and get that big win. Like, I think Solo has kind of, after the whole, bloodline thing ended and with him and Roman and their two factions, once that ended,
MFTs, yeah.
He kind of, went back a couple of steps, but he's finally getting back there.
True.
And I think if you had him win not only this tournament, but beat John Cena, he's back to being a top guy.
Yeah.
Without having to rely on Roman Reigns to take him there. I think that's huge.
Great point.
And if you give it to LA Knight, I mean, people have been waiting for years now for him to get that moment.
Yeah.
And it's been so close and so close.
Yeah.
Man, winning that and then beating Cena in his last match, that puts him in that upper echelon where, frankly, he should be already.
Yeah. No, you're right. He deserves that. He deserves the shot.
So those are one of the two guys that I want to see. Because to me, it just makes the most sense for the use of that spot.
Okay.
That match should be used to set up your next guy.
Yes.
The passing of the torch. Yeah. Any cliche you want to use. But that's what it should be used for.
Yeah.
Especially with the situation WWE is in now, where they're lacking that next big star. It's the same guys over and over again. Those are your biggest two candidates to be the next big thing.
Well, and even then, when you think of the Cena story, he is taking out one of the most established wrestlers at the time in Kurt Angle, and he's coming out looking like he's an action figure, fresh out of the box, right? A young 20-something. LA Knight's in his 40s.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care about the LA Knight story at this point in that way. Yeah. I don't care about the Gunther story in that way. Maybe that one's like a little bit where you could see, but even then he's like one of the longest reigning world heavyweight champions already.
Right.
Like Evans is the guy that I would love to see come out of this, and it now seems like they've already put him up against a wall.
Yeah.
Where if this was against The Miz, you could easily see a way where Javon Evans could advance.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun, but we all know that's not happening for a multitude of reasons.
I think the Dominic Mysterio storyline that Sean just said is really, really intriguing to me.
Well, he's another guy that, again, beating John Cena's final match takes him from being
to that. Yeah, it checks all those boxes.
Keeps him from being hot intercontinental champion to, that's like Stone Cold winning the King of the Ring,
right?
Or any of those guys that when the King of the Ring was like that was kind of like now you're the next guy.
Right.
He's got the IC title off of him.
Right.
It's time for him to enter the world title picture. What better way to enter that picture than beating John Cena?
Well, and Gunther gives the foil we've seen before of or not even JBL, but Big Show, right? Like, can he lift him? Can he beat this this mountain of strength before?
Yeah.
Where Dom, I think,
sleeper hold.
gives him Where Dom, I think, gives him a great foil, a guy that can actually work with him on the mic and hopefully get you that point where, even though Rock was the biggest guy ever, people are going to root for Cena in the moment, just like they did Hogan in the moment of WrestleMania 17. I think you give Dom just that lightning rod of attracting heat.
It will be a big step for him, and I think it could be one of those matches where you, like as you said, everybody cheers for Cena, but then if Dom goes over, the place will lose it because they'll appreciate what they're seeing, what that win symbolizes. Like, okay, we're here to see not only John Cena's last match, but Dom or LA Knight or Solo, whoever it is, their ascension to that next level.
The torch being passed.
Yeah. That's if they do it that way.
That's if they do it that way. Because
to me, that's what John Cena is all about, the business.
Sure. He would have no problem doing it that way.
He probably would be insisting, I want to put somebody over.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike what they did to Kurt Angle, where they told him you're jobbing to Baron effing Corbin in your last match. How did that work out for everybody?
Not well. Not well at that point. But I would love to see that though.
Which means they probably won't do it. They're gonna have Cena beat somebody and win his last match.
If I'm going with your logic and the right logic of you and Sean, it's gonna be between a guy like LA Knight and Dominic Mysterio. Like everybody else that you've mentioned has kind of either just starting their run like a Javon Evans or already has had that kind of run or is kind of in the middle of it.
Right.
So even a guy like Gunther, he had his run, and he's still in the middle of his run and his domination. This won't elevate him. He's already elevated. Like Gunther's that dude. We already know that right now. So even Sheamus, kind of on the back end of his, it's not an elevation for him. Rusev, I just don't see them elevating a guy like Rusev right now. Solo Sikoa already got his from John Cena before. Jey Uso is main event Jey Uso. Like he definitely doesn't need it either. So yeah, man, like it's already set up for those guys. And if Dom is a part of this, it makes the most sense in my head. And I think agreeing with what you all are saying, that it would either be him or LA Knight.
Who would be the other? We figured Dom will likely be one of these special unannounced opponents, probably against LA Knight.
Probably against LA Knight.
Who do you think they put in there against Solo?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm hoping it's someone from NXT or TNA that they throw in there, because if you have any NXT guy already, then why not throw the TNA guy in there next? So I don't watch a ton of TNA to know who would be. My first thought was Joe Hendry, but he already had his WrestleMania moment.
We did that at WrestleMania.
Right, you know what I mean? We were there. He had his WrestleMania moment already against AJ Styles, I believe. So I don't think it would be him. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like a Trick Williams or something or somebody like that. Or
did they throw one of Heyman's guys in there?
Oh, okay. One of Heyman's guys. Who would be one of Heyman's guys?
Either Brock or I'm sorry, Breaker or Bronson Reed.
Okay.
Because there's history there.
Yeah.
So it makes. Yeah.
I can see.
Could kind of start a little something there.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Breaker would have to be the guy, right? I mean, you're not going to make him be the guy that turns on Seth just to have Bronson Reed be the guy that gets the bump on Cena. So out of those two, I think Breaker has to be the guy.
I think Bronson, would need it more. Like Breaker doesn't really need it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the bump is concerned, he's kind of over. They're just waiting. The fans are just waiting for the actual push off the edge for him. Like they're ready to explode for that young man. Pause. But I would say like Bronson, I could see him getting that kind of push. I mean, if they did it for Solo, Bronson doesn't make it's not illogical that he would be that guy to get out there and get that kind of response. And real quick, CM Punk, new heavyweight champion, beat Jey Uso, Saturday Night Main Event. Don't watch the match. But yeah, he won. Congratulations, CM Punk. Very deserving, you know what I'm saying, of that title. Shout out to him. Let's get to this. PWI's 250 top women wrestlers. I will give you the top 10, sir. Let me do it that way for you. Let me give you the top 10. Number 10, Rhea Ripley. Okay. Number 9, Naomi. Nice. Number 8, wait, let me make sure I say her name correctly. Is it Sari? Am I saying this right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
okay.
not 100% familiar with her. I know she's in Japan, but okay.
Okay, we'll roll with that. Athena Palmer at number 7. Io Sky at number 6. Stephanie Valkyr, number 5. Tiffany Stratton at number 4. That's a surprise to me. Number 3, Saya Kamatani. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Oh, shout out to me.
I think.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Number 2, Timeless Toni Storm. And number 1, Mercedes Moné. How you feel about this top 10, sir?
I mean, you got, it's kind of fun that you have the top 2 are AEW wrestlers.
Yeah, shout out to that.
And then you have another Japanese wrestler, 3.
Right.
So you're trying to tell me that Tiffany Stratton is the best women's wrestler in WWE right now? That's a load of crap.
Yeah, that's bunk.
Yeah.
Like, dude, she shouldn't be in the top. I don't even know if she's top 10 of WWE women's wrestlers right now.
That's also a fact.
Like, I get, like, she's popular and the whole Tiffy time thing, but when the bell rings, it ain't happening for me.
Ain't happening for me.
And it hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah.
You would think that, you know, having that run, she got to work with some top stars, but I haven't seen the in-ring improvement. Like, I don't get the Tiffany Stratton allure.
I'm with you.
I just, it hasn't gotten any better for me. So you're telling me she is the best WWE women's wrestler? Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know. I don't know who they got working over at PWI these days, but they should watch more wrestling.
Oh man. JCJ is at 11, Liv Morgan's at 12, Nia Jax, Starlight Kid, Lyra Valkyria 15, Chris Statlander, who you definitely put me on. Excellent. Number 16,
AEW World Champ right
yes. And I saw her win it. That's what put me on to her, because I was like, who's winning this Fatal 4-Way out here if it's not Timeless Tony Storm? Statlander did a thing. Jordan, is it Jordan Grace? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, she's the
Jordan Lynn Grace.
She's the TNA.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's good. Mayu Iwatani. Number 19 is Mizuki. Hope I'm saying it right. And number 20, Blake Monroe. And for everybody wondering out there, and I'm sure you're wondering out there, Charlotte Flair is at 29. I'm sure everybody was wondering.
Where's
like
Becky?
You know, out there. Becky Lynch. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling down here.
Because I think the one thing,
Chelsea Green at 28, by the way.
The one thing that really sticks out, I mean, that 3-way at WrestleMania was just an incredible match. I don't understand how you don't have Bianca and or Rhea and or Io above Tiffany Stratton, just to echo.
Yeah, Bianca at 56. By the way, Jay Cargill 53.
Is it because she just hasn't wrestled a ton this year?
That's how I'm looking at it, because there's no logical way otherwise that you could not have her.
I don't get the Tiffany
there.
Stratton thing. That's mind blowing to me.
That's a little surprising.
You have
shocking.
her fourth.
Yeah,
and as the top rated WWE wrestler. That's
weird. I'm still looking.
You can't tell me she's better than Rhea Ripley.
I cannot find Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I'm looking and rolling through. I'm like, unless I skipped it, I'm not seeing a Becky Lynch on here. Because I refuse to even go past 100. Like, go down. Like, that's just blatant disrespect. If that's the case.
That's a little
weird. I'm wondering what the criteria is they're on it, and it can't be. You know, you haven't wrestling because Bianca's on here. She hasn't wrestled a ton.
Activity minimum 10 singles matches totals, or barring this, 6 such matches in separate months.
So has Becky not had 10 singles matches?
I mean, she's had more than Bianca. I don't know. That's weird. Bailey's at 70. Lash Legends at 73. Natalia's at 74 on this list. Jada Parker, who is dope, at 63. Rena at 62. Jade Stone, 57. So, yeah, there are definite Lola Vice, 48. There are definitely names on here for sure, but not seeing a Becky Lynch on here is shocking, and also not seeing Tiffany Stratton at number 4 is also very shocking. And you're right, like, just Tiffany's whole kind of reign. And I remember when you told me once, I can't remember who you were talking about, but what you said kind of stuck with me, because you said the pursuit of it is better than when they actually get it. And it feels like Tiffany was like that for me. Like, watching her pursuit of that title with Nia Jax and all that stuff she went through, and then fighting and overcoming, and I was kind of into that, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, right on. And then when she got it, and you're on your own, it's like, oh, okay, we got to do some moves, huh? All right, not cool. So, I mean, yeah, not number 4. If you want to have on the list, cool, but 4 is a little wild.
No, it is. It's okay, sure. I mean, I don't know. They figure they got to put her on the cover of the magazine to sell more copies. I don't get it.
Yeah, she's not even on the cover of the magazine. Like, it's just Timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes are definitely on the cover. So,
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of factors and just in ring that go into it, but the in ring is not good.
It's not. It's not great. It's not great. So, but that's your top 250.
Not my top.
There. I'll say there. Definitely not mine. Definitely not mine. This is PWI's top 250 women's wrestlers. And you can definitely go check the list out yourself online and, come up with your own opinions on it and make sure they agree with ours and align with ours because we're right in what we're saying. Thank y'all for enjoying this. Thank y'all for watching this.
Oh, real quick. Becky had 9 non-tag matches and wrestled in only 4 different months. So she was 1 non-tag match away.
So she wasn't, didn't qualify. That makes sense.
2 other months off.
So
that
Bianca
makes sense.
had more?
I don't think Bianca was that active.
Because she was like 56 on this list.
Oh, if she was. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I thought Belair missed this.
No, Becky did.
Yeah, Becky did. Bianca's 56.
Okay, I don't know.
That's strange. I don't know. We'll continue to find out and get to the bottom of this. We'll call Columbo and Matlock, see what's going on with all this stuff. But in the meantime, between time, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and sharing this show so we are able to do more of these along with the watch-alongs that we do as well. Make sure you continue to follow DJ Sean Anderson for all he's doing here and with the CHGO White Sox. Main man Greg Boysen, tell them where they can read your stuff at, sir.
Everywhere. Blackhawk Up for written content. CHGO Blackhawk home post-game shows, Second Balcony podcast, anywhere. Anywhere someone's talking hockey, you'll likely find me.
That's why you see this handsome face. It's there. CHGO Bulls. That's what I do. Got a game tonight. Tune in for the pre and post. Myself, Matt Peck, Will the GOAT, got lead. Thank y'all for enjoying this. Thank y'all for hanging out with us, man. We will see you all next time. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.